When it comes to value neighborhoods, there's one in particular in Markham that I cannot recommend enough, and hear me out. And by the way, shout out to Unionville and Angus Glen and all the bougie and fancy places. They're amazing, but extremely expensive. In Markham, if you want value, you go to Markham Village, which is Markham Road and Highway 7. It's probably one of the most walkable neighborhoods that I can think of in the entire GTA, and hear me out. If you're in Markham Village, what you have walking distance to you? GO Train, Markham Village Hospital, a main street, like a proper main street with restaurants. So by the way, shout out to Folco's, Main Street Greek, and Slice of Fire, the three I frequent the most. You have one of the best libraries in Markham. I mean, they have their own podcasting and recording studio in the library. From a real estate point of view, you have nice lots. So if you're in the older part of Markham Village, you have 60-foot lots, you have 80-foot lots, in some cases you even have 100-foot lots. The school rankings in the neighborhood are climbing, and that's because a lot of young professionals who are looking at this stuff are noticing that this place is on the come up and they're moving into Markham Village. And this has been a trend that's happening. It's been happening a lot over the last 3 to 5 years, if I had to guess. Markham Village trades at less than Unionville, but you get that similar feel, mature trees, older neighborhood, lots of space between houses. So for one, you can live in the house as is, but you know that you will always have this lot value from a builder in the future. And it's already happening. You're seeing the same thing happening in Markham Village as it was in Unionville. Bungalow side splits, back splits are getting torn down, and they're building these, big homes, so everybody's values appreciate. As a bonus, you are like 2 minutes away from the 407. And I know you have to pay money, but look, having the 407, if you don't rely on it every single day, you can get to the airport in like 20 minutes. Well, maybe 30 if you're driving the speed limit, but listen, everybody that goes on the 407, nobody goes the speed limit. Like, you're going a kilometer less than the one where they impound your car, or at least that's what I hear. I don't know personally. However, it's not all unicorns and rainbows, so there are a couple of cons to Markham Village. So back to the 407 part, if you have to commute into the city, it's kind of difficult. Unless you're willing to pay for the 407, you're going to be adding a ton of time trying to get around to 401 or 404. Now, in addition to that, some of the homes are smaller, so you're dealing with smaller bedrooms, smaller closets, so expectations have to be managed. Another con is that they were built, or at least some of the homes in Markham Village were built during the 1970s commodity crisis, so they have aluminum wiring in some of them. By the way, this is not the end of the world. This is nothing like knob and tube. It's just they were built with aluminum wiring, not copper, not all, but some. So it's something you need to keep in mind for insurance purposes, and then you might have to spend some money with an electrician to do some safety checks and to convert your outlets to copper. That's it for the cons for Markham Village. Honestly, I don't know of a better value neighborhood in the city of Markham. However, there may be one. So if you think there is a better one, please let me know in the comments below. I want to look into it. But as of right now, I am convinced Markham Village is the value play in Markham.